In the quiet, sun-kissed village of Alala, where the sound of pounding yam echoed like a heartbeat every evening, lived a young girl named Morire. She was the kind of beauty that made old women smile and young men lose their words. Her skin glowed like freshly tapped palm wine, and her laughter could calm even the noisiest goats in the compound. Morire came from a poor family. Her parents were well known, not for wealth, but for honesty and the cracked clay pots outside their small mud house. Everyone loved them, yet everyone pitied them. But Morire? Oh, the whole village adored her. Every market day, rich bachelors lined up, sons of chiefs, successful traders, and men who claimed they could buy the entire village if they wished. They brought her gifts, gold earrings, kegs of palm oil, fine wrappers from Ibadan. But Morire always smiled politely and refused. Her heart, young and stubborn, belonged to one man. Adekunle. A tall, quiet man from Okepon, a nearby village. His eyes were gentle, his words slow but thoughtful. He was hard-working, always smelling faintly of the forest and fresh firewood. But like Morire, he was poor. He had no fancy clothing, no flashy gifts, just his sincerity. When Morire told her parents she wanted to marry Adekunle, they nearly dropped the bowl of gari they were serving. "A poor man like you. Over our dead bodies," her mother cried. "Morire, open your eyes. Look at suitors with wealth," her father protested. But Morire shook her head. "I only want the man my heart wants." For weeks, the house was filled with tension thicker than pounded yam. But Morire was calm, firm, unmovable like the Iroko tree. Eventually, her parents gave up. Love had won. The wedding was simple but beautiful. Drummers beat their talking drums, children danced dust into the air, and women sprayed Morire with blessings. After the celebration, Adekunle took his new bride home. They trekked through the narrow bush path leading to Okepon, the moon guiding their steps. But instead of stopping in the tiny hut she expected, Adekunle kept walking. They reached a wide land with rows upon rows of tall trees. The air smelled of sweet richness, cocoa. "What is this?" Morire asked softly. Adekunle smiled. "Our home is just ahead. These are my farms." Morire froze. Before her stood acres and acres of cocoa trees, stretching farther than her eyes could see. Workers were tending to them, men who greeted Adekunle respectfully. "Baba Adekunle." "Welcome, sir." Adekunle continued walking until they reached a large compound, well-built, spacious, and decorated with carved wooden designs. Her heart pounded. This was no poor man's home. She turned to him, stunned. "Adekunle, you never told me you were wealthy." He took her hands gently. "I didn't want you to choose me for money. I wanted you to choose me, for me." Tears filled Morire's eyes, not out of regret, but gratitude. All her stubbornness, all her refusals, had led her to this moment. Love had rewarded her. From that day on, Morire lived peacefully with her husband, surrounded by nature, love, and abundance. Her parents, when they visited and saw the truth, almost fainted, but with joy. And in the evenings, when the golden sun set behind the cocoa trees, Morire often whispered, "When the heart knows its home, destiny will always clear the path."